Hey, eighth graders. So hopefully by now, either you're seeing this first or you're seeing the second. But right here on chapter 5 slide is our read aloud slide. So if you want to read the chapter with me, and I do stop and explain some words, I'm right there. Otherwise, here's the PDF of the book. You could click here, and it will take you, and you could read on your own. We are giving you some of you that option. You're currently with direction. So I'm trying to make this short and sweet because this is your work for today. All right. All right. Number one slide, remind you again that fallacies and logical fallacies are all tied into propaganda. They inspire, they scare, they use emotion, and they have a purpose. They are on purpose. People do that on purpose, try to get you to do what they want. So today in your notes, you could do this now, even before we read. Um, on your left side, your daily notes for today are how do logical fallacies and propaganda show up in chapter 5? That's our daily question for today. So this is a new page or a new section. This one, you're going to work a little bit harder. We're going to try to work, you guys are graduating from us spoon feeding you everything. And now you're kind of on your own because I will only give you the starter for chapter 5. Near the end of chapter 5, Squealer explains, and why I'm giving you that is because you have to make a choice today. Okay? Here's what I mean. These are the 4 moments of logical fallacies that I want you to look at specifically. There are 4 different moments. They're all right smacked together in the same area in chapter 5's near the end on page 16 specifically. But each of these examples is an example of logical fallacies. They're quotes directly from Squealer. So there's example 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Now, here's what I'd like you to do. Actually, I got this wrong. This should be page 15. There we go. We're good there. So here in your notes, you have to choose one of these. So in your notes, you would pick near the end of chapter 5, Squealer explains, and then you would summarize one of these. You could use the exact quote if you want it, that's fine. But that's your example. Your logical fallacy is when you look at your notes, which you have, or if you want to do the hard work, remember, you can always go back here between slide 9 and 32, people. Actually 31, you have all of the notes anyway. So you don't necessarily have to have your notes, although you learn more that way. We have all the information you need. So those are right there. So you decide which logical fallacy your choice feels like. Okay. And then the propaganda, you should be used to this now. We want you to explain what's the purpose. Why is Squealer, what's his reason for telling the animals this? Whatever you choose. If you choose example 1, why did he say this? What's the purpose? What does it do? If you choose example 2, what's the purpose? What does that statement do to the animals? Same thing with 3 and 4. So you're choosing the 1, you're naming what it is, and then you're explaining why. I can't be any more specific than that. So in Schoology, you go to Schoology. In that folder, it's Tuesday, February 23rd folder, the discussion post walks you through this. Choose one of the 4 examples, identify the fallacy you think is being used in your chosen example, explain why you think this is being used. So again, that explanation, and then explain what effect, or actually not why you think the fallacy is being used, explain why the fallacy is what you think it is. So you have to share your explanation and explain what effect using this fallacy might have on the other animals. So it's actually using your notes kind of, right? You're just going a little further and explaining why you think it is that fallacy. So example 1, 2, 3, or 4 of Squealer's words is an example of blank fallacy. It is this fallacy because la, 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 and it causes the other animals to what? Think, believe, something. Okay, that's your work for today. So I don't have anything more other than stay on this. Come on, we got to build patterns and habits, and you got to be on this every day because if you stay up with it, it's going to be a piece of cake and it's interesting. All right, let's go.